Our instructor program, and I told these guys today, is 24 years. People go, what? 24 years? That's if you don't miss a year, okay? That's if you nail it, okay? And that goes from going to the instructor course, becoming a training instructor, doing the instructor course, doing a year, and passing your test for assistant instructor, and then advanced assistant instructor like these guys have done. Their next goal next year is senior assistant instructor. At senior assistant instructor, you then do your exams for your full instructor, okay? Which basically will give you the keys to your school and you run it, okay? Little Dragons, kids, adults, okay? And by that time, some people want to go down that route, and that's fine, okay? Because we're a multi-style organisation. So if someone doesn't want to do that, then that's just cool by me, because we're not going to turn down people. This first gentleman who's going to come up now teaches all over the country. He puts his miles in, okay? He goes all over teaching self-defence. So just because, that's going to be his niche, and I don't want him to say, oh, you don't want to teach Little Dragons or something like that. I'm only kidding, okay? And that's what I worked out. Some people want to teach grappling, some people want to teach kickboxing, some people want to teach SDF, some people just want to teach kids, some people want to teach taekwondo, some people don't, and that's how the organisation builds. Once you get your full instructor level, it's 5 years, okay? But you've got to come every year. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At level 5, you get some tests. Don't just get it, you have to do something for it, okay? So the first two, for advanced instructor, had to do a seminar. They had to run a seminar, and it's promoting themselves to get people to come. Shows that those 5 years have been wasted, okay? And they weren't. Seminars were back to back on Wednesdays. They were exceptional, and they did what they were best at, okay? Really good, okay? This gentleman's been teaching a lot longer, okay? Not just because he's old as well, don't be picking on him, okay? But this is within our system, okay? I can only award on what goes on this mat, and for you, that mat, okay? So, really good. Goes all over the country teaching self-defense in all different places. The best thing he ever did though was at Liverpool Football Club. Under 18s 1 week, under 16s a week after, and I was like, I'm free. I'm your assistant. It was the best day ever. At their training ground, just unreal. Some of them players have gone on to, not really within Liverpool, but gone on to other clubs and done really well. So I joked today that our instructor course started, and I said, for what you pay, if you stay around long enough, it costs me money. I don't care. Okay, because when you get a new award, I do like you to get something special. And this is standard across the board. This is what I'd like to present. You do get a certificate as well, but this is the Advanced Instructor Award. Okay, so can I have a big round of applause, first of all, to Mr. Paul Bell. This next young lady, it's only just, but still in that category, came to us from another school, been training a long time. It's actually quite interesting that I actually did a downgrading, like my 5th dan in kickboxing or something in Manchester, and she was on it. She was taking her first dan, and I just remember sparring this little aggressive girl. It turned out, I didn't even realise until somebody reposted a photo, and I said to her like, I remember. We went on the same grade, and then they come to our tournaments, and then it ended up moving here. I can't ever imagine a time when she weren't. Anyone said she would train somewhere else, I wouldn't believe it, because she's ACMAC through to me. She opened her first school outside of Doncaster. Got his first black belt last year as well. Hopefully got his second one coming up soon. Just done all this through everything as well, through university and then school teacher, juggles that time, you know, been all over the world represented as well. You've got to look at the standard of the two people that are getting this award. It's crazy, okay? You know, it just makes me really proud. That's why I push for this event. That's why I blag for this event. It drives me insane. I could be doing other things that would profit me a lot more than running an event where it costs us money to give stuff like this out, and I'm blagging people to come to stuff, okay? But I don't, because this is special. This is a special thing that we do in our organisation, and I appreciate you all coming. So, I'm on a tangent. She's like, it's not about them, it's about me. So let's have a big round of applause. Awesome seminar, even got Shay Hughes blitzing. So what we missed a little and tried to do for years. So a big round of applause for Francis Instructor. Gravel got certificates as well, if you want to stick them up, but get them at the end. So I'm going to show you this. This is our Senior Instructor Award. It's a glass award, as you can see, so don't drop it on anyone's toes. All got the name on and the rank, and our logo with this one. This is 10 years from being a full instructor. And now, I remember this guy getting his advanced award, and he's like, well, I don't really, class me, I just teach for you. Well, that's what the friggin' is, mate. And the SDF was slightly different, because when I needed someone to help me, there wasn't really, structure wasn't really there. And John had been teaching karate, him and Paul came together years back. You know, but also, I think, you know, over the 5 years since he got the last one, definitely has evolved into the team more, teaches kickboxing now as well, and competes. Yeah, does the best beef sandwich on the planet, apart from on the days when I walk into shop. I'm like, how you doing on Thursdays? I'm sure I used to do on Thursdays. So this is Senior Instructor Award. And again, these guys have to do something as well. These guys are either organising events or officiating at events, running things at tournaments. So let's have a big round of applause to John Garvin. You're not responsible enough to hold that. We'll get you a picture. We'll get you, in fact, go and get a picture with it. Linda, with all that. I say young lady, I can't say for this one. This next person, you all know, she's the quiet one. And another shining example of somebody who watched a kid and then got stuck in, and you know, is, you know, been all over the world doing competitions, you know, supportive, does a lot of the kickboxing classes, you know, does the most of the on the rotors on the kickboxing, runs a ladies class. We joke that, no, I'm not going to say it, but well, she'll be sending little dragons to a grave to blind train, do star block around it. So, we're not yet, she's not that old. This is older than me. So, definitely, it says senior in block capitals. Someone that, you know, is a big part of our group, everyone will be very much aware. Let's have a big round of applause. Senior instructor to Kelly Ashford. Responsible adult when I come up for it. Still in late, but it's a good girl.
What, Misha?
So, I got some more. What have you guys got for responsibilities to go to master instructor level? And like I say, if you stick around long enough, that instructor course fee costs me money. This is something special that I hope you all cherish all the way through. Okay? Always, it's going to be something different. The awards, and I just really like this one. So I'm going to keep it for myself. Let's have a big round of applause. She is our ninja. She is the one with the sword. So you're going to go first because we always do ladies first. 28 years ago, me and Mrs. P started school, Woodfield Primary School, and she was one of the first three through the door. We have tried everything we could to get rid of her over the years, but it's just not happened. Okay? Don't know how many things I can say, but world champion, school head instructor, 5th Dan black belt, multiple black belts, trained and graded with everyone, and most of all, I'm glad she's trained and graded with me over a long period of time. Okay? You stick around long enough, your students become your friends, and your friends become your family. These next two certainly have done that over a long period of time. So let's have a round of applause to Mrs. Jessica Ulia. Look, polystyrene everywhere. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? No one's even ever seen these. My nephew Jack's the only person that's seen these. Keeps coming and asking for secret jobs. I'm like, I've had one, mate, that's it, that's all that's left. You seen him earlier? Again. Oh, you plaque champion, weren't you? That surprised me. If he looks at that properly, it's going to be the right plaque. So much stuff I can't even say. Started training at the age of 5 before we had any something like Little Dragons. Little Dragons came in a few months later and went through full taekwondo system with support of his parents. And you know, it's like a full circle because he started off with his parents doing it with him, and now he's got his fiancée. You're all just and children involved as well. Okay, and that's, you know, like time. 29 years is a long time. I look at some of you guys here, it's a long time, and I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate whether you've done 4 years, 29 years, 30 years, whatever. I appreciate you being here, and that's why it's a special night. Once a year, you all come out for it, okay? Me and this guy have been all over the world together. Went to Germany to a barn, slept in a barn. Literally, there was 5 people population in this village, and we were all 5 of them. America, Canada, Holland. I've got stories on everyone. Brass band in Holland, Niagara Falls. Fought, you know, the highest level of the sport, fighting Robbie Lavoie on stage on a night show. Multiple world titles, runs his own school, but I've been proud to see that progression. This is what a video, so I'll do the outtakes later. But yeah, poster boy for a few things as well, and that's why he gets people like Thomas Warman sent to his school. Okay, but we weren't we weren't changing for the world. So let's have a big round of applause. Master Instructor Haydel Langley. So, I did allude to the senior master, which is the next level, which these guys will go towards, and they will go, hopefully, they'll still be here in 5 years. That's the completion of the system, which Mrs. P did 5 years ago when we had the special night here, didn't we, before COVID, and they opened the gates and everybody come up. But because they'd never been a master instructor before, they were never a master instructor award. So I'm not going to let that. We're going to backdate Mrs. P's basically, because this samurai will look right good in her window. You actually, for senior master, to get a samurai sword, don't you, Mark?
Yeah, you get your samurai sword, yeah.
Mrs. P got the samurai sword. We scored her own. She got the samurai sword for the senior master a few years ago, and I backdated the senior instructor award, but I didn't want to backdate this one until there were some, so give it a little bit more time. So everyone else is going up, but she's going back down. Yeah, she got the top one first and worked her way down. So Mrs. P's been a master instructor for as long as I can remember, but I want you to have the
Thank you very much,
the
sir.
gift as well.